Alright, got some boxing news to get into. Yeah, I got the lion hat on. Got to make a grocery store run, a food run, a stove run. Make all these runs, man. And hopefully everybody being safe. Wash your hands, being clean during the coronavirus. All the brothers traveling, be safe as well. But let's get into it. Tell you guys how Canelo and Triple G was made. And how if Canelo didn't take the Triple G fight, the Billy Joe Saunders fight wouldn't have happened. Yeah, I'm back. Make sure y'all follow this channel, Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0. My original channel got hacked, so I'm in the process of trying to get that back. It could be a week, it could be a few weeks, it could be a month or whatever. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to get the channel back. Then after that, they'll start working on Motor City Sports Talk. That'll be back up, and the guy must have shined the light on the Lions, because I got a lot to say about how they moving, but I'll wait till my channel get restored. They restore the roar to my channel. But let's talk about Canelo Triple G first, man. And the zone basically had to go out. John Skipper, I think it was. I think it was Skipper, had to fly to San Diego before this corona stuff started. And they had to convince Canelo to fight Triple G. He refused to fight Triple G. Long story short, they told him that they wouldn't approve Billy Joe Saunders as an opponent. Don't know who they would have made him fight if he didn't take the Triple G fight. They also paid him some extra money to fight Triple G. So I don't know how much more extra money he got, but they threatened to not have Billy Joe Saunders on the approved list. So he wouldn't have fought Callum either. If you don't approve Billy Joe Saunders, not Callum. So I don't know who he would have fought. If not Billy Joe Saunders, or who they wanted him to fight, I don't have an idea. And who was actually out there for him to fight, I don't have an idea on that. So at the end of the day, they basically threatened Canelo with taking the Billy Joe Saunders fight off the table for him. And now they got the deal done. He get an extra couple dollars. I ain't gonna say couple dollars like I know what it is, but he gets some extra money. And for me, it makes me no difference. I have no interest in either one of the fights, or any of the three fights I'm gonna speak on. I have just zero interest in them. But by the time fight night come on, I'll be rejuvenated, ready to watch them. So I'm just don't have a built-up interest in them. But it's my opinion. You can't get mad at somebody's opinion. People was talking about the E-Shape Smith situation. I'm not mad at his opinion about the gloves. I'm mad that he has a track record of being a fucking raccoon. That's my point. Kind of with my Tyson Fury video yesterday. I was quiet. I was like, yeah, I'm let it slide. But when you got all these stuff coming out, when you got a track record of being a cheater, or a track record of being a raccoon, or a track record of just being a sleazeball, slimeball, that's where you lost me at. You know what I mean? That's where you lost me at. And that's what I'm saying. When you got a track record or something, man, it can be an isolated incident. It can be, I understand, but it is what it is. But, so Triple G, Triple G will fight Camille Szeremeta June 6th. So you're getting your bang for your buck with the DAZN in June, all right? You're getting Triple G and Canelo for the 20 ball. $20 for people don't understand the lingo, or whatever. So you're getting $20 for Triple G and Canelo, okay, in the month of May. So that's a good look. So on top of that $20 that you're getting, you're paying for that. You're gonna get Triple G versus Camille Szeremeta. That's gonna be June 6th, in the Inglewood Forum. Now the Forum is in the process of being sold. All right, Madison Square Garden, whoever owns that shit, they own the Forum as well. All right. They own the Forum. So I think Steve Ballmer is in negotiations to buy the Forum. He hasn't really openly discussed buying the Forum, but he's in negotiation to buy the Forum. So he looking to buy the Forum. Okay, long story short. June 13th, Canelo will fight Billy Joe Saunders. I presume that will be in the T-Mobile Arena. Unless I overlooked the notes and just don't remember it. So that will be at the T-Mobile Arena probably, or maybe the MGM Grand. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have my notes in front of me. So that's what's going on for that fight. So back-to-back weeks they fight each other. They come back in September. What is it, the 12th, Mexican Independence Day weekend, and fight each other in a trilogy. I really don't care for it, but a lot of people from Mexico and ESPN Deportes that work there, and Marquez, and a lot of reporters pushing for Canelo to beat this dude ass again. I feel that Canelo beat him twice. I think he convincingly beat him in the second fight. I don't even know why this is a question for being a trilogy, but only thing Canelo got to do left with Triple G is knock him out. And that's very, very a huge accomplishment because Canelo ain't earned an honest knockout in a big fight. You look at Floyd, Trout, Lara, Cotto, Danny Jacobs. People say Kovalev. He made him weigh in 3 times. He drained him in. And then put a non-disclosure agreement on that. So, come on. So, even though this would be an older dude that he probably don't need multiple catch weights, this would be his first time honestly knocking out a guy. So, that's huge. And I love to see him knock out Triple G. My preference is Canelo over Triple G all day. All right? That's just my preference. People say, you just be hating on Canelo. Don't hate on Canelo. I'm just bringing up the facts that he cheated, that he got a lot of power with the commissions, that he got a lot of questionable victories over his career, and he never earned the right to be on the throne. But does that make me discredit him on my pound-for-pound list? No, he's number 2. With an asterisk box now. I've been saying that for a whole year. Canelo is pound-for-pound number 2 on my list. What else more credit do you want me to give him? Resume is good at first look. When you do deep look, you can see a lot of questionable things, but you can do that to anybody's resume. But they gave Canelo extra money to fight Golovkin. They also had leverage with taking the Billy Joe Saunders fight away. And if he didn't fight Golovkin and Billy Joe, then who he's gonna fight? They still paying Canelo extra money on top of being overly paid. You think him and Danny Jacobs would have produced the profits of $35 million for him and $15 million for Danny Jacobs on pay-per-view on HBO or Showtime or ESPN? Absolutely not. You think him and Kovalev would have produced the numbers on pay-per-view or HBO, Showtime, ESPN? Absolutely not. Rocky Fielding, he made 12 fighting Rocky Fielding. Now, he wouldn't have made 12 fighting Rocky Fielding that they went on pay-per-view. So the DAZN is still giving him extras to accommodate him. This time they kind of mixed in some tough love, saying, man, we'll take that Billy Joe Saunders fight away if you don't fight Golovkin. So they made the Golovkin fight jump. I'm happy to get this shit over with. Hopefully Canelo knock him out so I can stop hearing the Golovkin fanboys cry. The Golovkin fanboy. Like, how did this dude got fans left? He's been proven to be the biggest fraud. I'd have had respect for Golovkin, bruh, and I would have laid off Golovkin had he gave Derevchenko a rematch. Truth be told, all day, B, he didn't want to fight Derevchenko. That's what they tell me behind the scenes. He was trying to duck the Derevchenko fade. The DAZN made him fight Derevchenko. The DAZN made him fight Derevchenko. Don't forget that. The DAZN made him fight Derevchenko. Y'all heard it from me last year. They made him fight Derevchenko. He was trying to duck that fade when Canelo ducked Derevchenko fade. That was some fake beef that Golden Boy had against each other. There was fake beef. He really wasn't mad at Roberto Diaz. He really mad at Oscar, but he never wanted to fight Derevchenko neither. Now we see why they didn't want to fight Derevchenko. Tough as they come. But he was trying to duck. He wanted to duck Derevchenko too, and the DAZN made him fight Derevchenko. So take it how you want to take it. But they fighting in June, and they be back in September. So Canelo probably won't be fighting 3 times this year. All this contingent on them getting this coronavirus under control. Like I said before, it's crazy. It's been proven. Right now, they have no evidence that you can get the coronavirus from touching surfaces, but you never know when you're dealing with something that's just so new. You don't know if it's only known to spread from human to human contact. So, still wash your hands and, try to limit the people you around. That's very, very critical, man. So, and it's fatal. I'll just put this out here. It's fatal to people that's older. People that got, you know, that's, you know, you lay in a hospital and you sick, you more prone to it. Because, you know, that's how you get pneumonia, because they don't move you in the hospital. They don't allow you to walk or move or go to physical therapy. That fluid build up in your body, go to your lungs, and that's how you get sick. Why is the hospital always cold? People ask me if heat is what killed germs and bacteria and all that stuff in nature. You do the math. The hospital is designed to keep billing your insurance. It's designed for you to die there. It's not designed for you to rehabilitate, especially when you're an older person. So if you got a loved one and you love them, you don't want them to catch the coronavirus, or without the coronavirus, you don't want them to catch the flu or pneumonia and die, or any other diseases that correlate with that, you go to the, boy, you see how this woman just parked. I swear to God, man, people just don't care. If I could flip this camera around, I would. She need her ass whooped. I don't care how old she is. Nobody park like, I mean, people just don't care. Her back end is in the grocery store aisle, but if you love your loved ones, you know what I'm saying? If you love your loved ones, what you do is you get them up, you go to the senior citizen place, you go to the hospital, and you get them up yourself, and you get them up yourself, and you move them yourself, you walk them yourself, you do exercise themselves, make them walk up the hallway, put longevity on them. But hey, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business questions, car responsive video questions. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation, share the video, Cash App, PayPal in the description though. One time for the one time. We gone.